Many of you may notice strange symptoms in yourselves that are hard to explain from the perspective of traditional medicine. Sudden pains, headaches, pain in other parts of the body, unexplained fatigue, sleep problems, waking up at 3 in the morning, at 5 in the morning, ringing or buzzing in the ears. If you are experiencing something like this and can't find an explanation, watch this video until the end. We are living in a unique time of global transformation. What is happening to our bodies right now is not just random ailments, but evidence of profound energetic changes. Today, I will tell you why these symptoms occur and what is really happening to your body, as well as how you can help yourself go through this transformation journey harmoniously and with minimal discomfort. So, what is the energetic transformation that many now refer to as the quantum shift? Imagine that our planet and all living things on it are moving to a new vibrational level, rising higher and higher. This process can be compared to updating the operating system on a computer. When an update is released, many old programs can no longer run on that computer, while the new ones are not yet fully installed. The same thing is happening with our bodies. Our bodies are shifting from a denser state to a more subtle, light-filled one, becoming receptive to higher frequencies that they couldn't perceive or process before. And this transformation affects all the systems in our bodies, from the cellular level to the energy centers, our chakras. Have you ever noticed that time seems to be speeding up? How quickly everything around us is changing. This is also part of the transformation process, and our perception of time and space is changing along with our energetic structure. It's important to understand what you're experiencing isn't an illness in the usual sense. It's a sign that your body is tuning in to new frequencies. It's very much like tuning a delicate musical instrument, where there's often a noticeable dissonance at first, before a truly harmonious and beautiful sound finally emerges. Let's go over the main symptoms that may indicate you are going through an energetic transformation. These can be physical manifestations such as unexplained pain in the head, back, solar plexus, or knees. They may appear suddenly, be intense, and then disappear just as suddenly. This is due to the fact that high frequency energies are passing through the body, and at this moment, the psycho-emotional blocks present in your subtle body begin to be felt on the physical level. For example, headaches and pressure in the forehead and back of the head are signs that your pineal gland is being activated, your natural receiver of subtle energies. And at the same time, the blocks that suppress your super abilities are also activated. Joint and spinal pain. These areas act as conductors of energy and are the first to respond to changes during transformation. Ringing or buzzing in the ears is not just a physiological phenomenon. It is your inner hearing being retuned to more subtle frequencies. If the discomfort is related to the gastrointestinal tract, it is connected to your emotional state and energy, because this area is actively involved in the cleansing process. Cleansing processes can include prolonged runny nose, mucus discharge, or skin rashes. These are ways in which the body gets rid of excess toxins. Your temperature and blood pressure may also change. Your body is adapting to new energy flows, which is reflected in all physiological indicators. This is especially noticeable in psycho-emotional and energetic manifestations. You may experience problems with concentration and memory. Your brain is simply restructuring itself with new neural connections being activated. And sleep disturbances, especially when you wake up between 3 and 5 in the morning, when the boundary between worlds is the thinnest. Increased sensitivity to sounds, light, smells, and the emotions of others. It's as if you're living, as they say, without skin. Your sensory systems become highly receptive. You see vivid, unusual dreams. Through dreams, your subconscious processes new information and energy. Suddenly, you may experience fatigue or, on the contrary, a surge of energy. You might feel completely exhausted, and an hour later, on the contrary, you can't sit still because you have so much energy. These are also natural fluctuations, cycles of adaptation. You may feel vibrations in your body, tingling sensations, as if electric currents are passing through you, or waves of heat or cold. This is literally a literal manifestation of high-frequency energies, and it's important to understand that these symptoms can appear, disappear, or change in intensity. And that's normal. Your body is going through different phases of adaptation. So, what is actually happening to your body during this time, during the transformation? Imagine that your body is a complex energy system made up of billions of cells, each of which has its own frequency, its own energy vibration. During energetic transformation, there is an activation and restructuring of all the body's systems, the endocrine glands, especially the pituitary, pineal, and thyroid glands. They begin to function in a new way, changing the hormonal balance. And this is also a reconfiguration of the energy centers that takes place. Our classic chakras, the seven chakras, change their vibrations, they change their frequency, new energy centers are activated, and dormant areas of our brain awaken. You know that our brain uses only a small part of its potential, and now new areas are being activated, and accordingly, other abilities are awakening. DNA is changing, and those parts of the genetic code that were previously considered junk are being activated. In reality, they contain information about human super abilities. Right now, light downloads are taking place. Your body is literally receiving codes of light that carry information for transformation. This can be felt as waves of heat, vibrations, or pulsations. And this process can be divided into several stages. The first stage, which absolutely everyone goes through, is purification. Cleansing symptoms appear, and the body gets rid of everything that hinders transformation. The second stage is integration. The body learns to work with new energies and adapts to them. The third stage is stabilization. The new state becomes natural, unpleasant symptoms disappear, and each person goes through these stages at their own pace. There is no single speed for transformation for everyone, but there are ways to make this process more harmonious and to reduce discomfort. I will share with you some key recommendations. First of all, I urge you not to ignore traditional medicine. If new symptoms appear, you should still rule out organic causes and serious illnesses because not every disease is psychosomatic. Energetic transformation does not eliminate the need to take care of your physical body and to get proper diagnostics using modern methods. And this is necessary. Second, you need to change your attitude towards symptoms. Instead of fear and anxiety, try to perceive them as a process of learning, a process of growth. Learn to listen to your body. It is much wiser than we are used to thinking. If your body asks for rest, then you need to rest. If it wants to move, then you need to move. If it wants a certain kind of food or doesn't want something, you should listen to that as well. Create time and space for energy integration. Set aside time each day for silence and meditation, for walks in nature. This helps the body process new frequencies. Drink plenty of clean water. Water is the perfect conductor of energy and information, and it always helps with cleansing and adaptation. And be sure to practice energy exercises. If you haven't started yet, now is the perfect time to start. I've noticed that our students who know how to do energy practices and actually do them go through this period much more easily and experience far fewer painful conditions. And now, right here live, I will do this practice with you, the practice of connecting with the cellular matrix of health. Please sit comfortably, close your eyes, and take a few deep breaths in and out. As you inhale, imagine that you are filling yourself with white light, and as you exhale, you breathe out all heaviness and tension. With each inhale, you fill yourself with white light, and with each exhale, you release tension. With each inhale, you fill yourself with white light, and with each exhale, your whole body relaxes. All unnecessary nervous tension leaves your body. And now turn your inner gaze to the processes happening in your body. Scan your body from top to bottom with your inner attention, noting areas of tension and discomfort. Direct your attention even deeper now, down to the intricate cellular level. Imagine, if you will, that you can clearly see and truly feel the billions of individual cells in your body, and set the powerful intention to connect with these vital cells. Address them. My dear cells, I speak to you with love and gratitude. We are one with the divine energy flowing through us. Set the intention to channel high frequency energy through each of your cells, and imagine that every cell in your body begins to glow with white light. And this light carries within it the perfect matrix of health. Say aloud or to yourself, I activate in every cell of my body the program of perfect health, harmony, and well being. I accept my transformation with joy and love. Imagine waves of light spreading throughout your body, dissolving all discomfort and activating self-healing processes. And now let's take another deep breath in and out and return to our normal state of consciousness. You can do this practice every day, especially before going to bed, so that at night your body can work with these energies while you sleep. Dear friends, we are living in an amazing time, and what once seemed like science fiction is becoming reality. We can transform our physical bodies without going through painful processes. We are now participating in a unique experiment of evolution, a conscious transformation of humanity. The symptoms you are experiencing are not an illness, but a sign that you are part of this grand process. So instead of resisting, learn to cooperate with your body, support it, and listen to its wisdom.